Why is playing scales so boring? If you want the whole explanation, you can stay all the way till the end of the video. Or if you want a short explanation, you can leave in the next 5 seconds, because I'm going to tell you. It's because you are boring. Anyway, so in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that I've learned about scales, and then I'm going to tell you 4 tips or bonuses to deal with scales. Most people think that you learn scales to play them up and down. But what are scales actually for? There are many ways to play scales and have fun with it. The thing is that at some point or another, we are all brainwashed into thinking that playing scales is a methodical, boring exercise. But when you learn music and you have teachers and mentors, you always have to take everything people say with a pinch of salt. People make rules up to contain people. People make rules up to contain people. Like even the systems we live in, they're all to contain us. Okay, I'm getting a bit political. That's not it. But I mean, the same thing happens in music. We are taught these rules so we kind of have an agreeable roadmap, a guide to follow, but that is not the end point. It can be a useful warm-up. It can help you move your way around the piano. It has many uses. The use is almost never playing it up and down. How can I learn scales quickly? I don't know. It takes time. I mean, there's so many scales you could learn. As someone that has learned many scales, 12 major scales, 12 Dorian scales,
12 Phrygian scales, 12 Lydian scales, 12 Mycenaean scales, 12 Aeolian scales, 12 Locrian scales, 12 harmonic minor scales, 12 melodic minor scales, 12 melodic and jazz melodic minor, they call it. The modes of each of the minor scales, I don't know, bebop scales.
Is anyone doing the maths? I'm not. That's a bunch of scales. It is very possible to learn them. Think about it. You can speak, you can communicate. You learn the whole language. Why wouldn't you be able to learn another one? Okay, I'm rambling. Although, on the topic of language, learning a scale is like learning to say short phrases in a different language. They might be useful, como te llamas, como estás, but they're not enough for conversation. They're not enough to have thoughts. They're not enough to communicate those thoughts. Are you following? Learning a scale up and down is like saying, what's your name, in a different language. Is it impossible? No. Could you forget how to say it if you don't use it? Maybe. Is that the point of learning the language? Probably not. So, the 3 things I've learned about scales. Number 1, find a way to identify the scale that works for you. The color analogy is a very common analogy. It's not that you have to think about different colors when you're playing a scale, but it's like the D major scale. You can think of that as a color, identifying a color. When you see blue, you say blue. Not because you were born knowing it was blue, but because someone told you it was blue. When you play that scale, it's kind of like identifying, okay, this is blue. Although I don't think D is blue. It's probably yellow. You might see them as shapes, as colors, as white keys versus black keys. Of course, it depends on the instrument. I'm mainly talking from the point of view of the piano. Then there's other things like technique and fingering. Is it important? It can make your life easier if you put in the initial effort of learning a certain fingering that is conventional and that people have used for hundreds of years. But you know, if you want to make up your own fingering, well, I'm not going to stop you. Number 2, scales can be invented. So make your own. So if you learn the major scale, I don't know, try taking some pitches out. Try adding one in. See if you like it. Play that up and down, right? Make your own app. Call it the Trixie scale. Number 3 is see the scales harmonically. There's a universe in each scale. The scale has 7 pitches, maybe 8 pitches, or as many pitches as you want. But the pitches are not there to always be played one after the other. What if you put some of those together and see how that sounds? that might be a bit more fun. And then you actually start to get to know the scale. Okay, now here are my bonuses or tips to learn and play scales. Number 1, this is piano specific, I think, but let me know in the comments if it works different in your instrument and how. Number 1 tip is block them. Block the scales. It's gonna make your life so much easier. It helps with fingerings, with memorizing the shape, agility. It really helps agility. It's great. It's a wonderful tool. Use it. Number 2 is that if you're getting bored of practicing your scale up and down, even though we've established that is step number 1, and it's not impossible, it is very possible, it requires a bit of time, but everyone can do it. If you're getting bored in that step, just add something extra. Make it a bit challenging. Why do you have to think of the scale always starting on beat 1? Why can't the scale start on the end of beat 1? Or what about feeling it starting on beat 2 or 3 or 4? Or the end of 2, the end of 3, the end of 4, or in sixteens or in triplets. There's so many ways to practice a scale, and it's more fun if you add a rhythmic element to it. And also, this was not part of my initial bonus, but know how many bars it takes to play it up and down, 1 octave, 2 octaves, in quarter notes, in triplets. Just know it's gonna help you have fun over music, over improvising, like knowing how long it's taking you to do that. But maybe that's a topic for a different video. My bonus or tip number 2. Oh no, that was number 2. So, number 3, start the scale on a different pitch. This is most commonly known as learning the modes of the scale. That's basically a whole other scale altogether, but if your brain is able to connect them as sort of the same scale in a way, it will also liberate you from playing the scale always starting on the same pitch. And then also when you are in harmonic contexts where all the chords are diatonic, then you can just basically think of all the chords as being one big family. You paint them all with one color. It's just that you don't always have to start on the same pitch. That might not make sense right now, or it might, but I think it's a good tip. And then my last tip, number 4, is don't learn the C major scale before. Please learn a different scale. I think D major is a good scale. You can really see the intervals like on the piano. B major is amazing for the fingers. It feels very comfortable on the hand. Again, I'm talking about the piano. Just learn a different scale first. C major is fine. What else can I tell you? I'm Lander. This is my YouTube channel. I talk about music. I upload music videos. I upload jams. Sometimes I make songs. Sometimes I make instrumental music. There's no end goal for this channel. It's experiments. So I have a Patreon if you want to support like all the stuff I make, from music to videos to rants. You can support me there. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.